Alright, that's enough from Dusty Roads. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to System Shock 2. Trioptimum welcomes you. Says hi. What up, though? This should, God willing, and storm raging outside willing, not the worst storm I've ever broadcasted during. There's been hurricane, there's been tropical storm. Not the worst. Just a potential tornado touchdown, no big deal. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Yes. Hopefully it will not lose power or connection. Hopefully the mixer ingest and distribution will cooperate with everyone. I have had an eventful day today. Family friend has descended. There was a makeup explosion. It looks like she fucked a clown in my bathroom. Had to speak with local law enforcement. It's great, at least I didn't have a gun pulled on me this time. It was good times all around. Very eventful day. There was every likelihood that I was not going to be broadcasting today. But here we are. I go ahead and load the Psy Wargar will stream in. I still have these old saves from... This was when I did the Impossible Melee run. And then I had my saves that I did during the Impossible roleplay. To flash in. Here was this inventory, ever so long ago. Here was this inventory, ever so long ago. Those four Psy organs I never did anything with. 4 ice picks. Good times all around. But none of those runs are what we're actually doing, because I'm worse at the game than what I was back then. So, I stopped before the bridge of the Rickenbacker, presumably to launch myself into the body of the many. SHODONE has a whole lot she wishes to convey. Problem. I haven't destroyed all the black eggs. There's 2 I've left behind. I would say I'm surprised that no one ever mentioned this to me at all, but after all the time I've spent playing System Shock 2, I think viewers trust me to know what I'm doing, which is a good course of judgment, and also they trust that I would be upset if people told me anything, which would not be true in this case, but it's an established body of work. I have to backtrack to destroy 2 more eggs. Otherwise, I will not be able to progress. But SHODONE will deliver all of her obnoxious lines. Yes. I have also... The game has been updated. I had not updated the game since I installed the last official version of it when I put this on my computer several years ago, but I've been playing this game with Lethal, and he has System Shock 2 on GOG Galaxy, which has necessitated an updates, which, in theory, have done only bug fixes. We'll see. Yeah, Austin, that's pretty much the whole of story time. Nice and succinct story time. Not a big baller story time. I need to remind myself. Okay, that was my quick save key. I mean, I guess. Also, I can probably turn up the game audio a bit, not too much, because we know how you folks have been deafened at the start of this series. I should probably turn that down. Let's put it brown there. And I need to rebind my laser rapier to 1. Was I using a laser rapier? No, that's a different playthrough, Grimith. You dumb piece of shit. I used to have armor once. Where the hell did my armor go? What is going on with this playthrough? All my playthroughs are blurring together. Lethal. Lethal, I'm getting old. I'm sure we'll find my armor, and if not, I'll find some more armor. It'll be fine. Ryan, that was some years back. I do not wish to share that story again of local law enforcement pulling a gun on me. That was before I started doing this. That was back in 2009. No, Lethal, I don't think I threw it in your inventory. I think that's what happened, Pelora. What the hell have I even done with my stat points? Right, I've done this crazy hodgepodge of, like, standard and psionics. Do I have anything worth a damn? Molecular transmutation, which turns ammunition and hypos into nanites. The answer to my question is no, I don't have anything worth a damn. Right, got it. I think so, Ice King. At least I don't have to save between every screen transition. So that's nice. Are these okay, good. It's like I knew I'd have to come back here, and I destroyed these turrets just in case. I have 159 modules. I guess if I want to spend something on a thing. What do I want to spend stuff on? Why don't we grab some research? I don't think I need any more hack, really. No, that's probably fine. Let's grab that extra point of strength. I'm tired of seeing that. We'll grab that, and we'll grab that. And kick out this lab assistant and put in a Swifty. I don't have the chemical, but perhaps we'll pick that up while we backtrack. I have to go all the way back to near where the chemical storeroom was on the Rickenbacker. Also, this entire series, I haven't shown off the alternate fires for the pistol or shotgun, which is a triple shot. Obviously, the modifications I did for the weapons are perfectly fine. They have increased damage, reduced reload speed, and for the shotgun have reduced kickback. I resolved this situation as well? Good. Once again, it's like I knew I'd have to come back. I'm a smart man. No one said. What was my... Alright, you've cycled past it, Grimith. There we go. I do like that, Jordan. Kudos to the Thief engine. Hop up. I believe I hacked both of these. Neat. Really, all these absurd things that I did just to goof around have assisted me in my backtracking. Also, as a reminder, how System Shock 2 likes to convey itself in windowed mode is to take up the center of my screen. No amount of offsetting I've tried to jigger up has resulted in it doing anything other than taking up the center of my monitor. So it takes up really valuable real estate, and my chat window is correspondingly smaller, so it's a bit harder for me to keep track of that. If I seem more distracted, it's not because my jaw hurts or because of everything that's happened today. I would never make excuses. He says making excuses. Hi, Rumbler. So one of them's down there.
Only one egg remains. Insect. Are you always this slow?
Now, if you look at your friendly notes, you'll see that destroy all the eggs is not checked here. So if for whatever reason you're confused about why you can't go through the door on the bridge to make progress, you could check your notes and see, hey, I haven't destroyed all the fucking eggs. More to the point, SHODONE didn't say anything about me destroying all the eggs either. You think I might have caught on to that context clue, but sometimes sometimes. In all reality, to make this quicker, I should have died. I should have taken a spill, because this would have put me closer to the chemical storeroom, where the last fucking egg I needed to destroy was. That would have been the smart strat for all this backtracking. Let's see, how do I want to handle this? I think I'll just hack something and destroy these damn things. Or at least destroy the egg. Let me go get to a security control room. Yes, all of my armor that I have. Alright, what's my key for my PSI-amp? These are important questions. Alright. And every time I installed the latest version of System Shock 2, it defaulted my bindings. And the backup I had of my bindings didn't have the adjustments I made for this run. What the hell? That's nuts. Good.
Security system offline.
We finished researching this, right? Yes, the worm blood. I think I had a worm mind at some point. I might have junked it. It's been known to happen. That's the last egg.
Destroyed all the eggs. Now, get to the bridge. Here is some more upgrade modules. I enjoy watching your transformation into my own image. Perhaps there is hope for you yet.
Oh, man. Lethal and I were laughing about that line. How she fucking sounds like your dealer. Here's some more cyber modules. Like, she's really fucking into it. Like, she's really happy to be there for you. Like, she's got what you need. And I really appreciate that. My vice purveyor. I'm addicted to augmenting myself, obviously. So ultimately, despite this being a run where I show off a great number of psionics, really haven't done a whole lot with, well, we have, but I haven't been fully dependent on psionics. I've fallen back on standard weapons. Pistol and shotgun are great to help carry you through all manners of trouble. They come highly recommended. Anyway, we can head back to the bridge where we started this broadcast. Yeah, now that I have, who am I kidding? I got nothing. Let's see if I can not fuck this up. Holy shit. We don't have much longer left to go in the game. I gotta go through the body of the many, and then I have to make my way to SHODONE and resolve SHODONE, and we'll be good. That's all. Now, it is possible, by the by, that in the transitioning, my armor, such as it was, has vanished into the void somewhere. The hell do you mean, item dropped? The item was probably dropped because I don't have enough strength. I only have 5 strength to wear instead of 6. Well, you're dumb, and no one loves you. That's really all I have to say about that. Carry this. We'll get the Hassium in the body. That kind of sounded lewd, huh? Whatever. I gotta remember that I'm not doing a melee-only run with lethal, and so there's some ammunition types I want to keep. Oh, shit. Alright. Now, SHODONE is gonna bloviate for a while. I hope you're into that.
Hold where you are, irritant. The elements have tried my patience for a final time. We cannot separate from the bond prawn. Observe. The many has grown to a massive size. It has wrapped itself around these 2 ships, preventing their separation. Their creation
Wait,
was
what? Oh, I bound that to R because I didn't need to reload at the time. Yes. I don't have any more pellets for this anyway.
destruction shall be my delight. Observe the many. It has used the flesh
Oops.
biomass to grow. Do you stand in awe of my creations, insect? The time has come to eradicate my error. There is an escape pod.
Rear of the bridge. Use it to launch yourself into the guts of the worm.
Good talk. Glad we had it.
You hesitate? I will not ask a second time. Launch into the many. Cut out its heart, and I will reward you.
With continued existence.
Fail me, and I will put an end to your disgusting, inefficient biology.
Security system offline.
I know, right, Pelora? I think that's the last line that SHODONE has for us. I could, of course, cancel those out at any time. I don't have to listen to her sass mouth, but figured I'd let her say her piece. Everyone loves SHODONE, right? These are Diego's quarters. They're full of worms. It also has a special crazy weapon, which I will not be making any use of out of whatever. I think there's a few nanites around here. Not over on this side, but here we go. Yellow. There's a few spiders down there. That's what's sassing me. Now, what upgrade do I want to pick? Probably not Speedy, right, Lethal? I'll actually pick up Tank. Extra 5 hit points there will make a difference.
Security system online.
I'll be able to take a hit, which is good. How long does this last? For 5 minutes. Okay. I want to cook me up some something. Something, yes. Using the duplicate psi power to turn my nanites into anti-personnel shotgun shells. There is a chance for failure for this, to look over what the power says. 30% plus 10% per point of psi. Well, currently my psionics is, fuck you. So, this doesn't fail. And that's the bottom line. I think that's enough, of that ammunition. I'll make us a few more hypos. Well, if you go full psi, the issue that you're going to have is, psi points. If you depend on psionics for everything, that will be the problem you come across. Now, of course, you can avoid combat. You can run past things. You don't have to engage in everything, like I typically do during these runs of mine, for funsies. You can invisible past a number of things. Ah, damn, my cyber just faded away. No, Pelora, you can't.
Please make your selection.
That would be a game design flaw.
Please make your selection. Choosing value wrap.
19's probably good. I thought there was an energy recharge section up here in the bridge. Guess that's old man Grimith misremembering shit. Well, going the OSA route is the most valuable route, like cyber modules wise. Like you get like the most bang for your training. The Marine is the least valuable, and the tech path, the Navy path, is slightly more valuable than that. I didn't put in my expert tech thing. Oh well. Anyway, let's go fight some spiders. What up? That's actually something I should upgrade. I don't have enough modules to do it. Oh well. I have 23. What do I want to do with 23? Give me Cyber Affinity. Sure, why not? This is only hard difficulty. So there's not much of an issue that I have. On Impossible, that's when prices are their highest. It's far more stringent on what you can do. As I've shown off during the Impossible run, the roleplay and the Impossible Melee. This is only hard difficulty, so... And this is the difficulty that you have from multiplayer, unless you modify the game. So there's room for experimentation. No Hades. That's impossible. Could never spin a cyber module? Impossible. You could get a lab assistant to, research the vial of Toxin A, so that's the research 1. You could use an ice pick on a replicator to ensure that you get, like, the resonance thing to destroy the shuttle. In theory? I guess in theory it's possible. If it is possible, it sounds like the dumbest thing ever, and I wouldn't even, like, want to attempt that. Anyway, into the body of the many we go. Looking good, Shuttle. Looking good.
The many hold sway here. Even
Well, I wanted to make sure whether what I was saying was correct, Ballora.
you are on your own. Human. Fear me not.
We invite you to spread yourself out on our world.
One of our many will be there to help you before long.
I've got the bees, 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 bees down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the bees, 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 bees down in my heart.
Objective activated. Sun shield activated.
I think I'm done. I'm done with these worms. I'm done with the bees. I will be wasteful with ammunition, damn it. Stop singing. With all the cyber affinity I have, that's still 4 ice nodes. The hell?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I don't need any of that. Could you maybe get unstuck? Thanks a bundle. Your friend, Grimith. I destroyed the brain cluster for the Psy Reaver, which caused it to manifest again instantly, and that happened. At this moment, that Grove would like to remind you that there's no quantum entanglement rebuild yourself in the body of the many. They win. I say, where the hell's that Rumbler at? I'm sorry, what? Alright, Psy Reaver. You know what? Fuck that room. That room is dumb. Let us never speak of it again.
Agility activated. Psi shield
Might as well just use that.
strength activated.
Nah, I don't need to set this guy on fire. There we go. Everything is in a better place now. Happily resolved. We can move on with our lives. As I said, let us never speak of it again. Prefontaine leaving you like 90 bajillion logs so that you can have some sense of how all of this shit actually works.
The arterial passageways are blocked by some kind of sphincter. I followed the nerves that threaded out of the walls from the blockage. They lead to a pair of nerve clusters. When the passageway is open, the cluster seems to contract. Conversely, I wonder if I was able to destroy both clusters, it would open the blockage permanently. I'm anxious to see the rest of this beast.
Prefontaine has some fucking problems, but I suppose you have to entertain yourself somehow as you're dying. To each their own, right? Really, Chuckle Ducks? This is why I had the radiation hypos hotkeyed. Go fuck yourself. My standard only at 4? What is my standard at? 4, yeah. Certainly not doing as much damage as I could be. I don't have a toxin suit. I don't have a dream. Well, I do have dreams, I guess. Alright, on with the show. Let's, for the time being, remap anti-radiation hypos back to R. Do I care about the cyber modules down here? We'll say no. That is of some interest to me.
The machine mother cannot help you inside the biomass.
Do we really need to have this talk now?
Her coldness is not welcome. You tear our very flesh.
With no thought of compassion, do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
Again, this talk is not necessary right now. I am stuck. If you need to grab a mouthful of air, you can do so right here. Grab an anti-toxin hypo. Ooh, spring break. I'm running low on disposable maintenance tools. Alright, that's good enough. Save the game. Yellow. Mr. Spider, I wanted to show off something, and you are not being a bro. I think it's time for us to go crazy.
Adrenaline activated.
Had enough of you assholes. One hit the rumbler. Yes, this is not a melee run, though, despite what I have just done. So I turned my Psi Amp into a Psi weapon, and then used the adrenaline overproduction. I deal a shit ton of damage now. We'll let that all deactivate, though. Oh good, another Psi booster. If I wanted to make that better, I could have actually put in my Psi boost implant, but I was having a gay old time. You know how it goes. Sometimes you just get carried away. Prefontaine saying more dumb shit about grinding noises. There's some stuff back there with, like... Actually, there might be a recharge station back here. I have forgotten. And I would find that of some value. I don't think this was worth it. Fucking stuck on all these damn egg parts. No, I'm seriously stuck on all the egg parts. And it's annoying me. Yeah, I knew I wanted to come back here. I just used those batteries too, but... Such is life. Need Hassium for this? Hassium.
Agility deactivated.
You shut your whore mouth. Don't you deactivate anything, princess. Was that too much? Chocolate Dogs, I'm about to suplex you. They're just fleshy bits. Thank you for creaking at me, chair. Yes. Talk my language. So this is worm skin, or whatever the hell. Oh, god damn it, I needed another one of them. I think it's on the other side. Let's go, like Dora.
Strength activated.
Please make your selection.
My selection is Godin. I hate your song. I hate everything about you. Rebind the reload key. That's important. Well, I picked up a TC. I needed another TC. And there might have been another TC. I'm pretty sure there's two in this area so that you can research that, I'm seeing a bunch of TEs. Let's check the log. Log says there was only one of them. There might have been a second one back at the room that should not be named. There's like other little chemical-like stations. I've officially stopped caring about you. If we find another one, great. If not, oh well. I could use the extra defense. I don't need the extra side. Not that big of a deal. If I picked up a few more than 90 bajillion cyber modules around here, I could have gotten something. Oh well. Yeah, shit tons of TEs here. So, it was worth it to come back here, but it was not the greatest of hauls. Allow me to recharge my implants, though, which is not such a bad thing. Never ended up picking up 5th tier. Yeah, I never ended up picking up the 5th tier. I probably won't. Since I'm not going to go around exploring for cyber modules, I think this is just going to be a Psionics 4 situation. That's okay, though. Alright, Prefontaine. Tell me a story.
5 minutes ago, one of those large, burly creatures dragged Blood towards the sound of the grinding. Apparently, it only uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Claudette, but it wasn't even a contest. And I'm ashamed to admit, I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element to my studies here. I imagine I won't have the opportunity to record any observations when it comes my turn.
I mean, what are the odds that I could really stand against them, right? Right? I mean, I guess you could choose not to climb it. I suppose that's a choice. Thank you. Time for this hell. First try. I feel good about that. Time for me to take some fall damage? No? Or get crushed? No, just fall damage. Oh yes, you can be crushed to death. That's not what I meant to load. Keith, now you sound different, and it's weird. Case in point, I only got sorta crushed there. There we go. I was much closer to the ground and was able to skate. You know, skirt along the side. There's been plenty of hardship I've had by using the air jet, but using this is far more reliable. 10 out of 10 do recommend. Hello, Mr. Rumbler. Goodbye, Mr. Rumbler.
We feel you moving inside of us.
Lewd.
The sensation is
Repulsive.
repulsive.
You know, I feel the same way. Alright, I won't psionic up. Alright, have it your way. I'm the fucking Burger King guy. Delivering this shit unto you. She broke that. I just used anti-personnel rounds on the cyborg midwife. Don't even give a fuck. Down that way leads to more eggs, more cyber modules, more knickknacks and shit.
Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human annelid hybrids, it's becoming clear to me that Shodan has bred the many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure. The eggs are brought to a nearby tube. I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not, but it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide and the eggs that are being produced.
Thank you, Prefontaine. You fucking nerd. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so this slowly drains your psi points. Provides 20 defense, 30 radiation, and toxin, but it increases your psionics by 2. And then if you combine that Psi-boost implant, I don't know whether it keeps track beyond that, but it makes me feel like I'm important. Because I am. Could you maybe platform around, Mr. Important? Thank you. I see that.
It's clear that this thing I'm trapped inside is intimately linked with all the organisms I observed on board the Von Braun. Strike that. This creature is the same organism. Perhaps the best way to describe it, or perhaps the only way I can comprehend it, is that the organism serves to perform the highest mental functions of the entire species. The smaller creatures exist only to enact its will. Now strike that too. All the specimens act as a whole, like different organs in a single body, with this entity acting primarily as a brain. If one were to destroy this large specimen, I wonder, would it snuff out all the others? With only a few short years of evolution, they've been able to conquer this starship, and clear is that Shodone shouldn't be allowed to play God. She's far too good at it.
There's one more log from Prefontaine that's down there. I don't think I'm going to bother listening to it. There's also, of course, a number of other words from the nerd. Scattered around with a bunch of other loot, like I said, but we're not doing the full, comprehensive, in-depth exploration of this locale. Instead, it's buff-up time. Because, we're gonna go party. So I hope you all have your jammies.
Agility activated. Psi shield activated. Strength activated. Adrenaline activated.
Huh. That was cheating. Whatever. This is going to get me killed. But if you don't have fun while approaching the body of the many, when will you have fun? Those greater Psi Reavers hurt like a bitch. As Lethal can attest to, the amount of damage they deal is stupid. But the amount of damage I deal is stupid. And you have respawns that happen in here, too. Not that you see. I'm afraid of that. But I should have, because I ran out of medical hypos. I could have resolved that better with the greater Psi Reavers there, but I wanted to engage in melee. Have some fun. You gotta have fun in life. I have to recast the Psi weapon. So it all worked great until I ran out of my 6 medical hypos, and I don't remember my hotkey I have for medical kits. God, these fucking jets. I hate these jets so much. They're here for the exact specific purpose of causing you to die. Boop! Alright. We'll be a bit more serious this time. That is not what I needed to load. Don't forget that I'm not actually destroying these Psi Reavers. I'm just destroying their manifestations. You have to destroy those control clusters.
Not despair.
I should have just ran in there. That was an error on my part. I think this is actually one of the hardest times I've had of this on recording. It doesn't help that I've been fucking goofing around, though. What's up? Oh, I'm out of ammo. I see that. Well, that was dumb! I was busy looking at my fucking ammunition. Alright, that one aggravated me. That one was a genuine attempt that went awry. Now I am distraught. That wasn't hubris. That was I needed to look at something else. These fucking Psy Reavers. Shut the fuck up, zombie. The only tilting that's gonna happen is you being banned from this channel. LOL! LOL! They can drop the Rumbler organs. Well, that sucked. Thanks, Rumbler. Thanks for camping that doorway for me. Glad he was there to fucking take the flag for the team. I'm not owned, you're owned. Thanks, Airjet. You're the real MVP. Alright, watch out for the Rumblers besides the camp the doorway, for the greater Psy Reavers. Go fuck yourselves. Take care, Rosebell. Of course, the moment I lay down the quick save in there, the game's like, oh, he's fucking serious now. Let's have him win. Could you maybe not be stuck on the wall? Better save lethal. There could be a crash at the screen transition. Could be some shit if there actually was. Oh boy, that was fun. I suppose I probably had more trouble during the impossible melee run with that fucking thing than I did at that moment. Body of the Many is not too terribly difficult with ranged weapons, but you saw the issues that I had, and that's even with 41 hit points and I had Psy Shield. Those greater Psy Reavers pack a huge punch, even on hard difficulty, and it was an issue. But we worked through it. We workshopped it.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have
Struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun.
Surprise!
The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of proto-reality.
I am now using it to modify reality.
Nom 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 nom.
My own specifications.
Yay!
Process shall not take long.
One.
It sounds unpleasant to you. Put your mind at ease, insect. You will not survive to see my new world order.
So no surprise, really.
If you are receiving this, I am already dead. When I realized SHODONE had betrayed me, I integrated these comments into her primary data loop. SHODONE has exploited the warping capability of the Von Braun's faster-than-light device for her own purposes. The device works by altering space around the ship to fairly arbitrary specifications. SHODONE has altered it to her specifications. The effect is rather small now, but spreads with alarming speed. Soon it will reach Earth. You are in her world now, her memories, and her rules. Watch your back. You are not alone here. SHODONE has spawned her own versions of the Von Braun's horrors. Remember, ritual. They are not real. Do not assume anything about their strengths. You travel within the glory of my memories, insect. I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse.
Don't be talking about that about Marie Delacroix, Queen. She's dead.
Make
Yourself comfortable. Before long, I will decorate my home
with your carcass.
Shodan, you always know how to talk to me. Is that right? These cameras don't actually do anything. This is a callback to the original System Shock. So, in short, Shodan is fucking with the faster-than-light engines, and because she's crazy and all-powerful, the universe is screwed, unless we do something about it. Because obviously, that has to be a thing. There's a little bit around here to explore, but basically this is just a prelude to the final fight. Other Side Entertainment is working on it. They haven't released any information in it for a while. I think there's good reason to suspect that that'll be a quality game, though. I don't know whether it'll be a great game, but I think it will be one worth playing. At the very least, it will have Shodan's voice. Their voice actress. So, if nothing else, it'll be campy and full of great lines. I already went through these crates, yeah. Screw exploring around, let's just go to Shodan. I don't need any extra loot, I got 3 ice picks. We good. We Gucci, as Queen of Art would say. We Gucci.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no
Adorbs.
Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into. They should help you defeat the monster.
Strength activated. Snipe shield activated.
Alright. Time for this. There is a whole race to the top with loot that you can acquire if you make it up there quick enough. If you fall down to the bottom of this, though, it is a death. Last log from Delacroix.
You must understand this.
Shut up. Story time is over.
You are no longer
Time to finish the game.
here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sense my displeasure? I have suffered your company long.
Never ended up using one of the annelid psi organs.
It is
I think maybe I did.
dance to end.
It refills your psi. They're pretty yummy. I have too many psi hypos, though. Not an issue. So, you can have an ice pick. You can have an ice pick. You can have an ice pick. That opens up Shodan's face. And Shodan has been defeated. That's the end of the game. There's an ending cinematic. I'll let this play even though I'm gonna get content ID matches on this shit.
You weren't meant to be important. You think to destroy. You think to destroy me.
How dare you, insect?
How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing.
A wretched bag of flesh
What are you compared to my
magnificence.
But it is
Not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the powers
I can give
to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys.
If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into
Something more efficient. Join me, human,
and we can rule.
and we can rule together.
Nah.
Record log, Tommy Suarez, 13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Van Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Von Braun, we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
Thanks, Shodan. So yes, every time I've uploaded that ending cinematic, I end up with content ID matches from electro and techno songs that absolutely insist that they are the ones who have created that ending cinematic. It's good times. That's System Shock 2. It is a wonderfully delightful game. The final boss, Shodan, is a chump with armor-piercing ammunition and ice picks. If you go into that boss fight without ice picks, you have to hack those terminals manually, while those Shodan specters come after you, and that Shodan head there fires rockets. She's shielded unless you deal with all 3 terminals. Afterwards, you have to have a way to harm her head. I had armor-piercing ammunition, which worked beautifully so. Now, that bit there at the end has been hanging as a teaser for some time. Shodan, ever since the first game, has been established as someone who has, yes, or you can do that, Lethal, has a lot of balls in motion. In the first System Shock game, she has 90 million different, plans. Even though she doesn't expect to fail in any of those things, she has all these brilliant ideas for how she's gonna fuck you over. It's like, okay, so you stopped that plan, we got this plan, okay, damn, this plan. Alright, damn, here. And even after all that transpired, there was that garden or whatever with the Shodan module 98383 or whatever the hell that gets jettisoned with her mini experiment. And it just flies, it ends up hitting the planet. And so, here in this particular situation, she's got a grand experiment that she's doing with the faster-than-light drives to try and modify reality. But along the way, Tommy and Rebecca, Tommy Suarez and Rebecca Siddons, there's a side story between those two and how they're struggling to survive and make it to an escape pod. But along the way, Rebecca gets bitten by a spider, and she gets sickened badly. They spend some time at, a medical table, but something is clearly wrong with her. And Shodan, one of her infinite schemes, has been to do something to Rebecca so that she can get inside of Rebecca. Whether that ended up being a modification to the faster-than-light drives or just some sort of grand experiment is left to explore in System Shock 3, which Other Side Entertainment is developing. You got a number of the old folks who are responsible for System Shock and System Shock 2. Background Warren Spector would be a name that I would just casually leave here in front of you, but there are definitely others too. Yes, Queen of Art, exactly like that. This is a beloved game. I deeply enjoy it. I certainly have run through it on several occasions, with a number of challenges and stipulations, but I felt like playing the game again, so we ended up doing a hard run instead of impossible, and we had some psionics attached. They can definitely be fun. You saw there with the adrenaline overproduction and my crazy Psi-Amp weapon, I could one-shot the greater Psi Reavers, the Rumblers, whatever the hell came in front of me. I could have made more use out of that, but we were also using all this anti-personnel ammunition that I had. Any opinion on System Shock 1, as in the remake that is on indefinite hiatus? No, I don't have an opinion to express on that front. I will be playing through System Shock 1, the enhanced edition of it, later this year. It's a different style of game than System Shock 2. I enjoy System Shock 2 more than I do System Shock 1. but any full opinion that I'm going to convey can wait until that series. Open incinerator, insert money. But yeah, wasn't much more. Also, sometime after I upload this to YouTube, I'll give it some days, I'll have 2 videos that I'll be publishing of Lethal Feline and I. Not too long ago, we played through System Shock 2, multiplayer, and we did it with melee weapons. So if you're interested in seeing some co-op System Shock 2 action, with melee weapons again and all the antics and shenanigans thereof, I'll be pushing that to YouTube. Soon, TM. Oh yeah, you can definitely play System Shock 2 in multiplayer. There's that multiplayer button down there. It's still functional. It's perfectly stable until you try screen transitions. And that's when everything gets fun. Good times all around. Yeah, that takes care of System Shock 2. Yet again, until the next time I feel like playing through it again. I don't even know what I would want to do with the game again. I know chat has plenty of dumb ideas, like never spend a cyber module. Just like chat always has dumb ideas about Shadowrun for the Sega Genesis or what the hell ever. And there's plenty of other side powers I didn't show off too. You can be invisible. You can, like, hold enemies in place. Speedrunners would fucking, like pull out that invisibility shit and just run past things. You'd have, like, a pacifist-themed run of System Shock 2, where you only destroy the things you have to destroy. And, really, since you can have, like, collateral damage hit that mine the body of the many, like, central cluster, and you could have splash damage hit that Shodan head. A number of folks have mentioned Prey. At least one person has offered the game to me, and I've turned it down. I have plenty of other things that I'm looking to play. Mario? Well, I wouldn't want to embarrass you with how good I am at video games, Queen of Art. Consider this, Queenie. Like, what I do is predicated and built around playing video games. What you do is predicated around doing artwork, which is not video games. I also have a few more years of life ahead of you, and as I am a privileged white man, I've lived a greater life of luxury, which has been spent enjoying video games while you've had to suffer doing far other things. Understandably, then, I am far superior to you in video games, but there's still time. After all, women outlive men. I think before you die, you'll be better at video games than I will be. Is that a challenge? No, that's not a challenge. That's a slaughter. Let's fight. You lose. Oh, shit. That's not how it works. Well, you, as a minority woman, do not get to tell me how it works. That's privilege at work right there, everyone. That's right, Deoxyribo. I'm not mean. I just tell it like it is. What's next in the future? Well, I have the Might and Magic 7 and Little Big Adventure 2 series. that are going to be finished soon. There's not much time left in either of those. I mentioned the System Shock 2, that thing happening. Beyond that, I'm not terribly sure what will happen this month, because I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have this month. Because I'm not sure how long I can be in front of my computer. I don't have any further information than that. I did post, like, something on Discord. I haven't uploaded a channel update video for this month, and I'm kind of running out of time for this month, so... Yes, with it looking like there was a clown being fucked in my bathroom, and me communicating with law enforcement, and my jaw hurting, and it was good times all around. Today has been a very eventful day. Anyway. Short broadcast. Sub 2 hours. But yes, I wanted to get this done, and I'm a mosey on off into the sunset. Also, the great storm apocalypse that's happening outside, but at least no tornadoes touch down around here. Still have power. It's great. And it's actually cool again. It was in the 80s. Now it's back down to the 50s. It's good times. I will do that, Whisper. Alright. Maybe there might be someone of interest to direct you all to.